Welcome to the FFL Weekly, your one stop for all things fantasy football. Only here will you find expert analysis, magnificent takes, and in-depth reviews that will leave you wanting more. Join us on the season-long quest to find out who will be crowned the next FFL champion. Now, here are your hosts, Mark AT9 and Power Surge.
Not for me, I don't see it.
We're live.
Oh, God.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. And Mark AT's camera is not live. We had this tested out. That's what we get for starting early. Mark AT, can you get your camera on, please?
It's on, bro.
All right, there we go. Hey, welcome in, Mark AT. Welcome in. Welcome in,
hello.
Feisty Asian, Captain B Shields. We got you guys live tonight. Appreciate it. We started 15 minutes early tonight. Try to help some of the schedules out. Another big week in the FFL. A lot of close wins. Let's get to it. So, speaking of some close wins, we'll jump down to Mark AT9 against Scooter Maine. Wow, what another close one there, Adam.
Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty damn close one.
1.3 this year. Last year was 0.20 or 0.02. So, I mean, way closer, but still amazingly close this week. This might be the rivalry of the league right now. It was a big game Monday. Was that Monday night or Sunday night with Purdy? Scott had Purdy going, and you had Kittle. And you were able to score just enough with Kittle to outweigh the Purdy there.
Yep. I had a tough decision at quarterback because I didn't know if Daniels was going to play, but luckily it didn't matter.
Yep. They got lucky there. Welcome in the chat, Bruce Shaver. Goff, even in a blowout, Goff only threw 15 passes, so that was a close one. You're able to pull it out. Daniels, on the bench, like you said, with 22, would have been not as close. Then we have our newest hot team here, Coach Vance. 3 in a row for Coach Vance here. He's up to 3-5 now. He did beat Dash, who previously won 3 in a row. So these are your two OGs here that always find a way to come in and make the playoffs and do well. So big matchup there for them, both at 3-5 now. Look how far
Fighting their way back in.
We'll say Ryan contacted the FFL this morning actually, and was talking a lot of shit, saying he's the best team out there now, folks. So, remember that when your team goes and play him, give him a special speech for that one. Get the boys going. Dash had a huge game out of Hurts. He played the Bungles, no surprise there, but Ryan was still able to offset that with great play. Lamb had a couple garbage time TDs, which were huge for him.
Yeah.
Stealing Josh Allen from Rob was huge. It was a horrible trade by Rob. We got Josh Allen and Montgomery. 33 points there. Really 35.
An absolute fleece.
Great game out of Robinson there for Alex, but his wide receivers just completely let him down. That's a big difference we can see there. Great game out of Pitts, though. It's great to see Pitts actually start playing. He's been shit ever since he got drafted, but this year he's been really good. So good pickup by Alex there for sure. Speaking of fleece, we'll jump up to that kid. Rob, who ended up still getting the win at him.
Wow.
Raging Clue, 185 here. He went with the AI algorithm was telling him to throw in Bo Nix, even though he just traded for Dak Prescott. And that was the difference in this game. 15-point loss for Kevin. Boom, right there, 23 points difference in the QB. Love ended up getting hurt. Just hate seeing that for Kevin. Got it for him. He's had a great team all year, but it seems every week something happens to him.
I wonder what the AI is going to say for next week for Bo Nix. I mean, probably not going to put up that many points again.
Look at the comparison. Hunt got 12 versus Montgomery with 14, so Rob lost in that, and Hunt's going to be out soon. Tebow got 8 points, so I guess he'll win that side of the trade. McConkey, great to see that for Kevin. Huge game out of him, the rookie there. Tank Dell's going to look good. He's going to get a lot of points coming up since Nico's out and Stephon Diggs is out. Great battle there with the tight end. So overall, really close game. Just a giant difference there with the QBs. Rob Evan would have lost this week if I played Jeff. Jeff who?
Jefferson?
I don't know what that's. Who's Jeff, Rob? Anyway.
Justin?
Welcome to the
Justin?
chat, Kevin. Appreciate you being here. B Shields. I think Bo Nix has been in the top 5 for the last couple weeks randomly. So, yep. I would have lost if you played Josh. I guess that's fair, Rob. If you did put Josh in, you would have lost. Well, it would have been close. I still think you would have won. No, because it only would have been 7-point difference. You still would have won. Nice try. All right, jumping down to this kid, Brandon B. Shields. I can't even say his name right. Lazazan Al-Abri versus Burrow gets me a Chubb. Burrow did not give anyone a Chubb this week, Mark AT. 13.86 points. That's not going to get it done.
Yeah, unfortunately not. It sounds like the Burrow of last year.
And yep, and Kamara and Robinson they were great early in the season. They've kind of faltered here last few weeks. Brandon got his running back duo back in stride here. These guys have been really good for him. Chase and Jefferson, that was a great matchup. We pointed that out. Look at that, only 0.1 difference there between those two guys. And pretty even else overall, some defense and tight end differences. But Captain Gator took this one. Sam Darnold somehow continues to be a great QB for him.
Amazing, right? Amazing what a coach can do.
We got it's a Dune reference. Give me something, haha. I like Dune, Brandon. I don't know what's the Dune reference.
He wants some spice into it.
What did I miss that chat in the chat? I guess that chat didn't come through for me, B Shields. All right, jumping down to, we already talked about these games. It's all in the hips versus Jess. It was a close game here, but we'll say Mark T wasn't expected to be close. Jess had Jordan Mason go on Monday night, and
Fortunately got hurt again.
So he only got 2 points there. He got hurt, but she was already winning.
That was just enough, right?
Say that again?
It looks like just a 1 point difference. I can't see. It's a little blurry on my screen.
Oh, yeah. It's it was about 2 points, 1.7. So I guess Mason needed like 0.1 to start tonight, which he got. So Jess was able to pull it off. It looked like it wasn't going to be this close, but it was. Barkley, kind of a disappointing game considering he played the Bungles. Just like I had Swift last year, Ross is learning what having the Eagles running back has, because Hurts just hogs the ball at the goal line. That's what happened to me with Swift last year, Ross. So starting to see the pains of that. But he does have Swift on the other end, and he's been great the last 4 or 5 weeks. Swift's been the number 1 running back, so good for him there. Jess has Cup back. Brian Thomas, who she stole from me, he's been great. Ross is struggling here in wide receiver games. We'll see what he picked up downs this week. We'll see what he can do with that. K-Dot, and huge pickup there for Jess. Great game. That was probably what sealed the deal for her. 2 still really good teams, solid teams. Jess moves to 6-2. Ross back to 500.
Jess looks to be back on track here.
Yeah, I agree. Yep. I guess lastly we'll go to Coach Waltz versus Team Horrible Trade.
Huge win for Trigger Itchy.
Huge win for Coach Waltz. She stays alive. He gets to 2-6. I mean, still way back, but still alive. 1-7. I think it would have been over, but still some slight hope for him here. Great game again out of Gibbs. Sneaky play there by Elliott with Dowdle going down. Drake London really shit the bed for Andrew this week. Harrison's looked good for Nate. He's rebounded. So some really crappy wide receiver play all around, to be honest. Look at the way below projections here for him. Great tight end.
Good tight end performance, yeah.
Looks like the difference in this one really was Andrew's defense. 13-point spread there. And that gave him that's 13-point win. So there you go. Great result for Andrew. Keep it up.
They're staying alive.
Staying alive, team. So we're going to hop into the weekly challenges here. If I can pull it up. Switch screens on y'all. So week 8 was defense wins championships. Mark AT, how about that?
How about that?
Team with the highest scoring defense. And if we scroll down to the next page, we can see weeks 1 through 7. But on week 8, wow. Round of applause for yours truly. He has in the money. First time this season. Lions defense, 19 points.
Congrats, Trig.
Thank you, sir. Your face is frozen up, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Oh, well.
You know what?
Me neither.
Next week, remind me, folks. I got a new Ethernet cable. I got to plug that shit in. Ryan, congrats. 129.4 overall points. So, congrats to you for $5. And if we jump down to the Survivor here, we've lost a lot of teams. This is getting pretty fun, I think, Adam, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
We lost Brandon 2 weeks ago, and this week, Mike. Hate to see it.
Rob, you're next.
4 people alive. Mike had a great game. I mean, 90.46 was a great week. I mean, not terrible, but when you start getting down to the nitty gritty, I mean, you're gonna have to put over 100 every week to stay alive in this. So, 3 weeks left on the challenge here. Again, we got Alex and Ryan somehow are both alive despite being 3 and 6. So it's just crazy how things can work out. So, excuse me, 3 and 5. Sorry, gentlemen. And then Rob and Ross both solid teams. So we'll see what happens. Very interested. Very interested. This is exciting. I like this. I hope we continue this. Any comments, Mark AT?
No, just a good point out how you mentioned their 3 and 5 was still on the board. What you might not have in luck on the record, I guess you have luck in the other challenges. So,
say that again. What about the challenges?
I said what you might not have in luck on the record side, you might have luck in the challenge side. So
yes, sir. I got lucky. I'll take that $5. I'm gonna donate it back to the channel. Like and subscribe. Any donations appreciated. That $5 is going back to Power Surge 55 at YouTube. So great to see. Got some smack talk in the chat from Feisty Agent saying it's rigged on the Survivor League, and Rob talking smack to Adam. Adam's been saying for the last 5 weeks that he's going to be eliminated, and Rob is still alive. So how about that, Adam?
Well, I will say, I mean, it will be next week. I mean, we've had some Cinderella runs from other people, but you will be next. Don't worry, Rob.
Roger that. We got some more breaking news. Doc Robert and Power Surge has a 2-way pending trade. Thank you, Captain B Shields, for that trade. I'm very surprised.
What did Trigger fleece you on?
Surprised Rob accepted this. I'm not gonna lie. But
Oh my God.
Number 2 wide receiver there for Dowdle. Dowdle's been okay this year. Now he's the starting running back for Dallas, so you never know. He could blow it up here going into the rest of the season. So I'll make sure we get that one processed in the next 10 minutes, as I know you all love how long it takes to process trades. So, Doc Rob, thanks for making the show fun yet again by breaking news live here. P. Shields, appreciate the shout out. Again, trade deadline, I don't know. I got to look that up, folks. I'm not sure when the trade deadline is. It's coming up. I think it's week 11 or 12, so we'll see. Just, get some trades in if you guys want to strengthen up that team before the playoffs. So, just a reminder there. Jumping into week 9, we'll start with Jess and Rob. Sorry, everyone's changing their names too much. My cup runneth over versus Weed Money Crypto Secured. I think Rob's due for a name change. It's been about 2 weeks. And again, there's that aforementioned Dak Prescott in the starting role for Rob. Going up against Lamar, Adam. Lamar's been the number 1 QB this season by a long shot.
Burrow.
He runs into a, number 1 by fantasy standards, sir. He runs into a Denver defense, or Lamar runs into a Denver defense that's been good. So we'll see what happens there. It's home against Denver, so maybe some opportunity.
Let's hope Denver beats them.
She put Connor back in the starting lineup. I know she had him out last week. She had Pollard in last week, I think, or Mason, but Mason's on bye. Jess is just stacked at running back.
Trey,
Receiver.
Rob says he got to refresh.
Neighbors. Oh, my goodness. Just under 100 points projection. Rob's in trouble here. Not going to lie. Hubbard tried to tell the kid, but...
Trey, refresh the page.
Refresh. I apologize. Thank you. Let me, if I refresh, I might lose connection. So here we go. Oh, my God. It's spinning.
Oh, God. There goes String.
Uh-oh. We got Rai in the chat. Veto that. Boo-hoo. He shouts me out with his new name, says B Shields, and I can't fucking see it. You told me to hit the refresh button.
Greg, this is a family-friendly stream.
This is embarrassing is what this is. I can't even get
2024
and I can't even get my freaking internet to work. All right, let's scroll back down. Take out the garbage. Oh, I love it. I love it.
I love that.
I love the name. He's got an AI American flag garbage truck is the picture. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's
nice work, Doc Rob.
But as I was saying, Rob's in trouble. He's got Hubbard, he's going to get replaced by Jonathan Brooks, and he's got Hunt, who he mistakenly traded for, who's going to get replaced by Isaiah Pacheco here. Both in a couple weeks. I'm a little concerned for Rob's team. I got to give the edge to Jess here for sure. Any comments, Adam?
I'll give Doc Rob some points just for his team name. I like that.
All right, I do like his team name. B Shields, I'll consider trades week 10. Okay, B Shields, I'll be sure to remember that. Make some offers to you. We'll jump down to horrible trade versus assassination. This is 3-5 versus 5-3 team. This might be a do or die game for Nate to get back on track. He's struggled the last few weeks. Projection wise, we got Adam here favored. Surprised Stroud is that low. I mean, he's been okay this season. He hasn't been great.
I think he's had a few good games, but I don't think his performance has been what he was hoping for.
Yeah, he's definitely doesn't help that he has Nico and Stefan out. So Stroud's gonna need to turn around, but he does
Hopefully
have Dobbins and
Mixon
going up against Williams. I don't know about that. Williams had that good game, Adam. We'll see what happens if he can keep it going.
True.
Wide receiver matchups look pretty solid, pretty even here. Some slight edge here for McLaurin over Allen. Good pickup. I had him last week getting Ridley off waivers. Somehow that guy just randomly turned in 130 yards receiving.
Yeah, 30s. I saw somewhere it said 35% of his yards for the season was in the first quarter alone.
That's a great stat. Yeah, it shows you how bad he's been this year, but maybe he's turned it around, so hopefully he does. Gotta go with Kelsey here, favor him. It's gonna be a close one, but I think if we're gonna look at QB edge here, we gotta give it to Adam. Stroud's been struggling. He's set down his top 2 wide receivers, so I'll give this one to Adam.
So
Kalu versus Ross. Kevin, he's got Love back. I think he's questionable still. Cousins has been a good pickup for Ross. He had a great game last week. I think he was on Ross's bench, though, part of the reason he lost. You got to give the edge running back-wise here to Ross, I think. Bigsby's been pretty disappointing.
Well,
Hill's got Tua back, though, Adam, so some favoritism there.
I don't even know if I would play him, to be honest. And I feel like Kevin, too, with Love, must have a hard decision because Love keeps going down. So I feel like
that's sure. I don't know
if I would play somebody safer, but
he's got Geno on the bench. I mean, maybe they play the Rams. That could be a shootout.
I feel like I would go Geno.
I like Kevin's wide receivers are on the uptrend here with Dell getting to be number 1 wide receiver for Houston. McConkey's had a great game last week, so give the edge to wide receivers to Kevin. This one's going to be close, Adam. I'm going to give this one to Kevin. He's been struggling lately. I'm hoping he gets a win, so I'll give it to Kevin.
Yeah.
We're also rooting for mayhem here. We got, 6-2 matchup here. This game doesn't really matter, I guess, necessarily who wins for someone like me, but you want some of these lower winning teams to win, keep things interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
Speaking of that, here we got Dash versus Mike, excuse me. Burrow. This would have been interesting. They played each other last week here with this game, but Hershey's got Jacksonville. Burrow's got Vegas. I mean, Vegas is trash.
Excuse me.
Yeah, it's going to be a big game. I saw Higgins might be hurt again, though, Ryan, so you might want to check that out. Kamara, huge projection for Kamara. They are playing Carolina, who he torched in week 1. I think he had like 30-something points, right, Mike?
Oh, my God.
Mike, if you're in the chat, let me know. Bijan versus Brian. I love it. The B-Robs. The B-Rob game. This is great. This is game of the week right there, just for that.
OP running backs there for sure.
Yes. Yeah, Nuka and Olave, that'll be a good matchup. Jefferson definitely over Moore here. I gotta give the slight edge to Mike in this one. No defense in for Alex. Otherwise, he'd be probably projected a little bit more points here. Until he puts the defense in, we gotta go with Mike. It'll be fun to see the B-Rob game here.
Yeah.
We'll jump up to Coach Walsh versus Scooter Main here. Scooter has to start Derek Carr because Purdy's on bye, so Andrew got lucky there. We'll see if Carr can come back. He is playing Carolina, who's trash, and I think he torched him week 1. He torched him for like 50 points.
If he plays, though.
I probably shouldn't click anything because it's going to mess it up. 21 points in week 1. Nothing crazy, but it's still good. I'll definitely take 21 points. Murray had a good game despite Call of Duty coming out last week. We know he's a big Call of Duty fan, so big game for him. Gibbs and Hall.
No Ezekiel for Trig.
What's that, Mark AT?
No Ezekiel?
No Ezekiel. Ezekiel's been dropped.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I hate to see it, but we dropped him.
Wonder who he is considering.
Yeah, so we'll have to find out. They're going to give the edge to running backs, obviously, to Scott here. But wide receivers, I'll give me the edge. Good tight end.
I believe he lost too.
Will FF Weekly be doing a COD live stream? It's funny you say that, Rob M. FFL Weekly, maybe we'll do a live COD stream at some point. We are going to do a COD ranking system. Mark AT and I are going to do some ranking of all the COD game campaigns.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we will. B Shields, love the heavy on COD. You got me on the Xbox feed, like a trigger itchy. So
trigger itchy.
Anytime you want a game. So we'll give that one to Scott until Andrew can get his running back in. Looks like it's gonna be really close. Lastly, we got Coach Vance, who he thinks he's highest projected this week. He thinks he's got the best team. 99.35. Let's scroll down to Jess. 99.59. So sorry, Rai. You have the second best team projection. Against Brandon, he has another great high projection as well. 91.57 this week. Darnold continues to impress. Josh Allen, obviously looking good. He's got Miami. That'll be a good shootout. And running back wise, wow, this will be a big matchup here. All four very quality running backs. Obviously, two huge studs at wide receiver. This will be huge for Ryan. I think Higgins, I saw a report at him that he's going to be out today.
Oh, my God. That's unbelievable. I mean, don't even get me started on the Bengals.
So we'll see if that comes to fruition. If it does, let's see who Ryan has on backup here. Oh, he's got Pickens is on bye. Uh-oh. Ryan might have to go to the waiver wire.
Some trouble.
We'll see what happens. That could be a big difference in this game. We'll look out for that. Both really good tight end matchups. Oh, this is Kraft and Porter going head to head, so that'll be a good matchup to watch. And Money Max / Brandon Aubrey, he needs to step it up. He's been a little down the last couple weeks.
Well, he's been on Judge Judy, so.
He's been what?
Judge Judy.
Oh, that's right. He's been on jury duty. I forgot about that. Is he back now, Brandon? Or is he going to get like a free pass for a couple hours to go kick? I don't know. I guess it's a Sunday. They don't have court on Sundays. Maybe he'll be there.
Yeah.
Fun matchup. We're gonna give that one to Ryan as long as Higgins stays healthy. All right, jumping back real quick to week 9. We're in week 9, correct? Challenge. Week 9 challenge is Rushmore. Team starting running back with the most rushing
Jerry
yards.
Jeudy.
So again, that's not points. That's not overall fantasy points. That's just purely rushing yards for the running back that is starting, so not on your bench. So looking forward to that one.
I think you should do that to
comments?
salvage your season.
What's that, Mark T?
Just to sit your player to get some more money out of it.
Oh, yeah. We got in the chat, we got Ryan saying all trash per trig. I think that was in relation to the COD game, so we'll have to see, Ryan. You have to tune in, Power Surge S55, for the COD ratings. Yep, B Shields team might not play. Rob with Jess has the best team this season. Not looking forward to the matchup. Jess said she's got lucky with some waiver wire pickers. I don't know, Jess. We had a really good draft. A lot of those rookies turned out great for you. All right. With that, Mark AT, I think I'm set. You got any closing comments?
Good luck to all teams as always, and have a great rest of your night.
Good luck, B Shields. I think we're going live on COD after this if you want to join. So.
Yep, the handle is Trigger Itchy.
Handles Trigger Itchy or Mark AT9. See you there.